Hey, what's going on YouTube? Bully626 here. I got a couple of questions from a bunch of young kids who are all interested in the military. This video is mainly, so let me turn this a little bit. It's mainly out to the 16, 15-year-olds who are like, yeah, I want to join the Army and become an Army Ranger or something in the Marines. I like how Army Ranger is equivalent to Marine, but alright, this video is for you guys. My advice to you, if you really set on doing Special Forces, I'm going to say like maybe 10% of you is actually going to do it and make it. But here we go. First off, you're 15, 16, looking to enlist in the military. Or not even enlist, just join the military. My advice to you, just read. That's the best thing you could do. That's the best training you can give yourself right now. So by the time you're old enough to finally make that decision, and you're finally old enough to sign that paper that binds you to the military, you already educated yourself, you know what you're getting into, and you're not some 20-year-old guy coming off the street or some 18-year-old kid looking to do infantry because that's all he knows and seen on TV, and he thinks that's cool. When you think in the military, first I'm going to say, think about what you want to do when you grow up, or not grow up, what you want to do, what do you want to major in college. If you don't want to go to college right now, what I say is, some of you, I've experienced one argument where this 16-year-old kid told me, well, my grades aren't good enough for college. I'm like, dude, you got 2 more years of high school, you can turn that around. So that's for all of you who are still in high school. I don't care if you got a semester left. Your last semester, you bust straight A's, you'll go up a couple GPA points. And you'll be surprised at what colleges will accept you. University of Phoenix, I know, doesn't even check your GPA or ACT score. So, I don't know, there's no excuse for not going to college. If it's about scholarship money, then yeah, I understand you can't afford college and you want to use the military. That's cool. But if you want to just solely give up on college because you got like a 1.9 GPA or lower, then that's on you. Colleges will take you and work with you. I used to want to do that. I'm not even gonna lie. When I was 14, my goal was to be an Army Ranger intelligence officer, and I wanted to enlist in the Army and eventually become a Marine officer. That was my goal, and an Air Force pilot. So I don't know. Your goals are out there and random. You talk to any 13-year-old kid, especially 13-year-old black kid, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be a rapper or a basketball player. That's great goals, but just ain't realistic. But you just gotta look at the statistics and how likely are you to do that. And I don't know. I don't want to shun your dreams because it's possible. A lot of people have done it, obviously. Go ahead and pursue your dreams. But my biggest advice to you would be to make backup plans, because not everyone makes it through Ranger school. A lot of people make it through airborne school. It's not really that hard. You just gotta get over your fear of heights. But in Ranger school, Marine Recon, especially the Air Force PJs, Navy SEALs, anything when it comes to that, Special Forces, you gotta just put in your mind before you even sign a paper that you might not make it. For example, I know a guy who went in the Marine Corps, and his original job was he was originally gonna fix cars, and then something happened. He got in some program where he automatically qualified to try out for Marine Corps Recon. He did it. He dropped his mechanic MOS and just did Recon. He went and did 2 weeks of Marine Corps Recon training, dropped out, said it wasn't for him. And then, not that that's a bad thing, it might not be because you couldn't meet. You don't drop out just because it's too much hazing or too much too physical and mental for you. You might drop out because you find out what the Rangers and the Recon actually do, and you feel morally as a person that's not what you want to do with your life. But now he's stuck in an infantry billet, He still loves the Marines but hates his job. So just keep in the back of your mind, if you don't have a backup plan, you're going to be stuck in an infantry job, and they're just going to keep you there. I also had another friend who tried out for. He's actually going for infantry, and a lot of friends that I have that are in infantry hate it. They hate the Marines, they hate infantry, but at the same time they love being called. They love the title of being a grunt. So I don't know. It's up to you. Think about it. Know that not everyone makes it. Do your best in everything you do. When it comes to training for it, the best thing you could do is, if you can find one, find someone who's in the Special Forces, an older person. Look up Special Forces training videos. I know Navy SEALs Buds. You YouTube that, BUDS, and you'll get a lot of videos on the training. Danny Dietz, he was a really, he's an American hero. There's a lot of books on him. He was a Navy SEAL, and you actually see his Buds class going through live video, or not live video, but on video on YouTube. So look it up. I've only met 3 Special Forces guys. I don't really know if SEER counts as Special Forces, so I would make 2, but I don't really count Airborne as Special Forces. That's personal preference. But I met 1 Army Ranger, and I've met 1 SEAL, and they both told me it's more of a mental thing. If you just keep telling yourself and you say that you can do it and you stay positive, then you will do it. There's nothing, like anyone tell you for boot camp, there's nothing you can do to prepare yourself. You can go ahead and do all the physical fitness you want to do, and learn all the knowledge you need to know for boot camp or basic training, and just be an expert on everything, but nothing can fully prepare you for what you're going to experience except experiencing it. So good luck to you, all you young future Marines, sailors, airmen, and soldiers. Don't let anyone talk you out of enlisting. I know it's a lot of high school teachers. Actually, I'll make that a different video. Alright, you guys take care.